Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be about Nas X. Now he's been in the news lately saying that he's bipolar. I guess that's why he had that breakdown. Some people are saying that it was a publicity stunt gone wrong because he wasn't selling anymore. Some people are saying that he's saying that I guess he's bipolar to get himself out of legal trouble or any sort of trouble. So I'm going to be seeing what's up with this guy. I have a lot of good, interesting questions. The fruit flies are out, so I must be on to something. Before I get to my questions, let me just see what's going on with this guy's energy. Okay. The world having to do with Saturn. Lessons, the King of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I'm seeing that money is not so great for him currently. Money is slow. Fortune teller. Okay, interesting. Yeah, there's a wound here. There's a wound here, and he's stuck. I'm seeing that this is definitely difficult energies for him. Is what I'm seeing. So it's like this King of Swords. I'm seeing a guy that thought he was doing some sort of strategy. Now look at this. This is a woman. Or it could be an androgynous man. Obviously, this is a woman. That's funny that they made a woman the King of Swords. That was dumb. You should just, like, made the Queen of Swords a woman and the guy the King of Swords. Whatever. But what I'm seeing here is that this guy had some sort of strategy. Right? He thought he had some sort of strategy. He was hoping. He was betting on it. But, come to find out, it wasn't happening. So that's some deep-ass shit right there. Not just that, this has to do with lessons with the world. So, I mean, this is tough for this man. Give me 1 second, guys. Excuse me. So, what I'm seeing here is sort of just like a guy that thought his strategy was going to go well, but come to find out, it made his money slow. Not just that, it has to do with lessons, dealing with boundaries, restrictions, him consulting with the fortune teller. This could also represent getting into African spirituality. It's telling me that's actually what it is, that he's trying to rely on African spirituality because he's in a tight situation. Why? Because he's stuck. Not just that, he has a wound with the Nine of Wands. Let's get further insight with this very deep spiritual deck. I had this deck as long as I've been doing readings on YouTube. The deck, actually, it's really interesting. The cards were so thick and wide, right? I actually trimmed them myself with a rotary blade because I just didn't like at the time I wanted my cards to be a particular way. I probably wouldn't do that now, but like, yeah, I did that shit with a rotary blade. But let's see. What can we see with this spiritual deck? Anything else with this guy's energy? Okay, so he's dealing with sorrow, but coming out of sorrow. That's what I'm seeing. I know this represents a dream, charm, allure. For me, yarrow represents sorrow. It's always been that way whenever I use this deck. So what I'm seeing here is that it's in reverse. So I'm seeing that he's coming out of sorrow, right? But there is some vibes where it's like his dreams are stuck because it still is in reverse. Not just that he's not charming anymore. He doesn't have that allure that he once had. So that's sad. What else can we see? All right. I'll leave that in the future. I'll leave that in the dream slot and the future slot. Let's see what's going on with the future slot. Okay, the waning crescent. There's an issue with him needing to accept what's going on with his situation, right? He needs to allow himself to evolve. It's time to switch things up. It's showing me that he has an issue with evolving. Not just that, him being stuck is a big deal, guys, right? This rune represents being stuck. It's an energy of an X. It can also represent 10, an end of a cycle. It can also represent having to be stuck. It's telling me that this man, I don't know, there's something karmic here. I gotta be real with you. Lacking generosity. Not just that. It's telling me whatever was going on with his partnership and this spiritual exchange with another person. It was toxic. This man, he's dealing with toxic karmic energy. So what I'm getting from this is that this man thought he was big, deep shit. And energy's telling me it's true. And karma definitely did what it needed to have done. You know, I'm seeing a lack of humility. And let me just say, I don't know anything of this guy. I don't have any of his music. I don't know any of his music. I'm just doing this because this guy is in the news. I mean, it's saying that he needs to focus, right? But it's something going on with his momentum. Also, his motivation. He needs a cleanse. That's what I'm seeing. It's showing me that he's getting involved in all sorts of spirituality because he's desperate. But it's telling me he just needs a cleanse. It is what it is. And look, you guys heard that loud ass noise? This also has to do with detachment, is what I'm getting here, this declaration and all that. I'm seeing that detachment. He needs to just detach from the past. The waxing crescent representing detachment. The bottom of the deck. This always reminds me of like the Wi-Fi sign or some shit. Like, you know, some of these like runes and shit that remind me of like particular signs. Wealth, provision, blessing. He just needs to be cool. Just trust in the divine. He's going through a rough cycle right now in his life. You know, things are going to be okay. He just needs to chill out. I'm going to move all this to the side now. And let me just see, like, was this whole meltdown? I don't want to go about it. Is he just trying to say, like, he's bipolar now? Because he might actually have bipolar. But is he just trying to, like, get out of a tough situation? What can we see? You know. Okay, so I'm seeing that there are some actual mental issues there, right? With this Eight of Swords. This is a beautiful ass deck. I was the first one to order it, which is so deep. The Three of Cups. I'm seeing that he was partying too hard. So I'm seeing an actual mental situation with him. I'm seeing that he was partying too hard. What else can we see? The Queen of Coins. What's going on with this money? I don't know, guys. I'm seeing a man that wasn't so generous with his money. Yeah, the Knight of Coins. I'm going to say Pentacles. What I'm getting here with this Queen of Pentacles energy is that he wasn't generous. Like, I don't know. It's like he's giving his booty up. This is what I'm getting. Like, well, these cards are really slippery, too. Ooh, that's so cool. Like, it feels like water. That's so funny. So let me just say, I'm not trying to offend anyone. This man was giving up his fucking booty. It is what it is, right? Being a queen. That's all cool. He can live his best life. But at the same time, I asked, what was going on with this Queen of Pentacles? The Five of Pentacles is telling me that he wasn't generous with his partner. So it's like this guy, whoever he was with, using him just for sex. Giving him bullshit, acting like who he thought he was. Not just that, the Knight of Coins. When we speak of romance and shit like that, like I'm seeing, it's small money. Like, I don't know, like giving you pennies, giving you bullshit. Being like, be satisfied with this bullshit. So I'm seeing that, I'm seeing that this relates to the karma as well. This is in the spiritual slot. So I'm seeing in the past, yes, he actually had a mental issue. It came about because of drugs. The Three of Cups can represent partying, can also represent drugs. Why? Because, well, he was fucked up with money. What else can we see? So I'm seeing he actually does have an issue, guys. This is my favorite card, by the way. Isn't this so cute? Look at the babies. Oh my god. That is so funny. I would say it looked like me when I was a kid, but not really. I'm not trying to be fucked up, but I was really cute actually when I was a baby. So when a kid like this age. But it's kind of similar, actually, a lot similar. Yeah, it's a cute card. But it's my favorite card in the deck, by the way. That's why it caught my eye. What else can we see? Okay, the future. He's going to be dealing with money issues, guys. He's going to be dealing with money issues. This Page of Coins. Look at that. I didn't even know what card was going to be next. Five of Wands, right? I'm all intuitive with this shit. I be seeing shit. The imagery and all that shit and me putting out the definitions, it's for you guys. So you guys can understand what I'm seeing, right? But I already know what's going on. Like, just through the energy. This is just confirming it for, I guess, all of us. So what I'm seeing here is that this guy, he's going to be dealing with money issues, conflict. His money's not going to be so good. Ooh, that's sad for him, right? Very tense. Very tense. Yeah, so this guy, he basically has legit mental issues. Not just that. This is a whole karmic situation because of bad choices, from drugs, partying too much, from being shady with money. Now it's his time to pay up. So let me see. What else can we see with this guy? Is there anything else we can see with this guy? Okay, Tower moment. Oh, unfortunate for him. Needing to cut things out of his life, but not trying to see it. You see how that card, like I pulled it out upright and then it went face down. So what that's telling me is, and I was saying he needs to cut things out of his life. He doesn't want to cut particular things out of his life. We're going to be seeing, what actually is that? What is he not trying to cut? These men. It's something to do with these men that he's interacting with. He's receiving certain energy because of penetration. It's just what I'm getting. Not just that, he wasn't making wise investments. What can we see about this lack of wise investments? Focusing too much on sex as well. This guy, he's a sex addict. It is what it is. The Ace of Wands is passion, sexual energy. We have the devil here. Again, not trying to see the truth. So I'm seeing a guy that's partying too much, a guy that's involved in too much fuck shit, and now he's dealing with a tower moment. What else can we see with this guy? Okay. So we're seeing a marriage that's going to be popping up. It flew in the future, kind of far away. What's in spiritual slot? Okay, I'll get that. It's face down, a hidden aspect. What's going on with this hidden aspect? Justice. Will justice be nice to him or mean to him? He'll have success. He just needs to chill. It's telling me to pull this as well. Yeah, he needs to mature. He's still young, right? It is what it is. You know, I don't care either way if it's good or bad. It's just telling me that he's just young, letting different guys hook up with him. Let me just put it that way to not be crude. I'm seeing a marriage coming up if this guy isn't already married. It's just telling me a marriage that's going to be coming up. Is this going to be a good marriage, a happy marriage, a blessed marriage? Pull from this deck and this deck. Okay, let's see. Is it going to be a happy marriage? It's going to help rescue him, and it's going to be a marriage of compassion. And with the final deck, I'm going to leave this reading here after this. What else can we see? The Page of Pentacles. He's still going to be a tight bastard. Yeah, a tight bastard. There's a situation with him being tight with money. I don't know, like, what he puts out. So, he might say, like, oh, I'm generous. I'm saying that's bullshit. I'm seeing that a guy that just, I don't know. This isn't good energy, And that's why I say it's always good to have your own shit. But if you don't have your own shit, this wouldn't be a good person to be your partner. Because I'm seeing that, like, okay, whoever he's going to be with is going to be rescuing him and all that. But it's just telling me this Nas X guy, he's tight with money. He's like, it's my money. The Page of Wands can be a selfish energy, which is funny. It's like, oh, no, this is mine. This is mine. So it's telling me he feels like whatever is his is his. He doesn't want to share it. He feels like he worked hard for it, so it's his. Some people are just like that. That's him, right? I mean, hey, you live how you want to live. Hopefully this reading was insightful, folks. Yeah.